Hey, buddy, Craig. Hope you're doing well, Craig, buddy. What up, dudes? Thanks for clicking play or not on another R2 Detour Bros. Not just any episode. This is our 20th. We've hit our 20th episode. It's kind of cool. I'm Josh, here with my brother Tom. Okay, so this episode we have chosen not to do the Maul, our Maul and Grogu and Mandalorian rating or ranks, or I guess, what's that called? Review. Yeah, review. Jeez.
Yeah, we're gonna make that as a bonus episode for you guys, kind of like the holiday special, but it won't be as bad.
This episode's going to be a little different. I guess we're detouring a bit. Star Wars is quite known for its soundtrack and its sound. Would you agree with that, Tom?
I would agree.
Yeah.
Star Wars, the original movie, is supposed to be a space opera. So this does fit in.
It's very well known. The original stuff was written by one of our favorites, I would say, Johnny Williams. He's done film soundtracks for dozens of years. I'm sure most people would know it if they don't know the name John Williams.
Dozens of decades.
This episode, we wanted to take that spirit of the Star Wars music being such a big prominent factor in the experience, and we're going to go and break down our favorite films soundtracks, our favorite TV series soundtracks, and then our favorite video game series soundtracks, and we'll give our we're going to give our Mount Rushmore for each category from each of us. Quick reminder, don't forget to check out the poll at the end of this episode. Give us your thoughts there. We're going to kick it off with movies though.
All right, I'll start it. I'll give my top 4. These are not in any specific order. They're just the top 4 I could think of real quick. So I have
real quick.
It's not like we were just spending a half hour trying to figure this out.
We were just scrambling, trying to put together our list before we got on here.
All right, so I have the flying theme from E.T.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
By the way, another John Williams song.
Yeah.
And then I have the main theme from Jurassic Park, another John Williams song. So he's up there.
Okay,
Star Wars, I'm not gonna include any Star Wars stuff just because it would just be filled up already.
Yep.
And then I have the Incredibles theme. I don't remember how to pronounce his name. And then Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, Pirates is a good one.
I don't know if there's a specific theme, but I'm just gonna say the whole franchise themes.
Yeah.
Because you got Davy Jones's theme, you got there's plenty of there's the love theme between Will and oh, why am I blanking on her name? Anyways, all right. There's my quick 4 for movies. What's your quick 4? Maybe not so quick.
So you gave Jurassic Park, and I'm going to have to say that makes my list as well.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, that's just one that, yeah, I could almost hear that theme song at any given moment, and I could get goosebumps somewhere, like on my arm.
Oh, yeah.
Just from hearing that one. So that's one of those goosebump songs for me, that the main theme, or at least something, almost anything, I guess, from that soundtrack, really. So that I would have to say, even though you picked it, and it may be not as entertaining that we overlap, but I'm definitely taking that one. That's one of mine. And I went a little, I was going a little different, which I'm kind of glad I did go a little different. Maybe it's not too different. Next one on my list I picked was The Greatest Showman.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
That's just a soundtrack that I feel almost.
I didn't even consider movie adaptations of musicals.
Well, that's not an adaptation of musical. That is a
movie.
Yeah, that's its own. That's an original movie musical. Yeah, because I could have, I didn't want to pick any other. I don't know. That one's just great. I loved it. I love the soundtrack of that one. So that one makes my list. Another one. Now this was one I was contemplating. Now you have a really good one in there in Pirates. I really like the Pirates That's a good one, but I'm not going to take two of yours. Now, one that I think I want to say, I kind of have two that I'm bouncing back and forth. One that I feel like I remember really liking, but I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen the film. And another one since we actually just watched it for our family movie night not too long ago. And it's kind of fun. So I kind of want to throw them in there. And I got to pick one of them for this slot. I'm just not sure what. But the two I'm deciding between is Tron Legacy
Ooh.
and Ready Player One. Ready Player One is going to be more like, I mean, I think they have Van Halen songs. It's going to be more like a pop culture stuff. But you know what? I think I'm going to put Tron Legacy in there. I like that stuff from Tron Legacy. So I have one more, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I said I was not going to take one of yours. I've got one. It's going to be a theme, I think, that just pops it. I'm going to say it, and it's not necessarily a film that I mean, I like it. I like the film. We'll say films, but it's not necessarily something I've watched, even all of them, or multiple times. But the soundtrack is key for me. And that's going to be the Indiana Jones
Ooh.
franchise.
Okay. See, John Williams is
Yeah, I
up
know,
there on
right?
everything. I think
just
he's just an
too
all-time best living legend.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact. So the Peter Gunn theme, you know, the da 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 da, that theme.
Yeah.
John Williams is the pianist on that recorded theme.
Oh, nice.
So, fun fact, he's been around in the scene since the 50s.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, I think we're good to move on. I don't know. Yeah,
You
let's
have any
move on
honorable
to
mentions? You have anything else to throw out there?
I do we
I
have
mean,
another 3 hours? I mean,
just throw a couple. Like you got a couple more. I would say
oh, I
another
do
big
have a
one.
couple more.
Jaws from
Jaws is,
John.
yeah, just iconic.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, where do I start?
I was going to suggest and
Hook. Hook is another really good theme.
yeah, John
Another
Williams.
John Williams.
I was actually gonna suggest the Dark Knight series.
The Dark Knight's good. The 1989 Batman theme.
Yeah, that's Danny, right?
Danny Elfman, yeah.
Okay, so anything Danny Elfman for me, anything
Yeah.
Johnny Williams, man, he's just money.
Michael
Anything
Giacchino, I think is how you pronounce his name. He's the one who soundtracked Rogue One.
Okay. So when I was making my list originally, we were making these lists. Okay, I'll give you some backstory. We were making these lists. I think Tom came up with the idea to do our favorite soundtracks for video game categories, movie categories, and TV or series categories. It's a fantastic idea. My brain, since we're typically at R2 Detour Bros, I took the R2, he took the Detour. I was thinking we're doing Star Wars favorite video game soundtracks, favorite movie, TV, etc. And I was breaking it down, and I say all that to say Rogue One actually was going to make my list on movies.
Yeah, I finished my list, and I'm like, I struggled a little bit on the TV series. And I finished already, and Josh is like, I'm struggling, period. Another honorable mention for it is the Godzilla themes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
These are iconic.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
I think Avatar soundtracks are pretty good.
Avatar's good. National Treasure's good. Oh, how can I forget about Lord of the Rings? I mean, I can keep going and going and going.
All right.
I think we'll call it there.
Yeah. What are we gonna do next then?
We'll do TV shows.
TV shows.
Yeah. Do you? I'll go first again since we kind of jumped into this episode and Josh only had 3.
I came up with 3 each, and so I'm still working on it.
Again, not in any specific order. I just have Golden Girls listed first. It's just very homey.
Okay.
I have Star Trek Voyager theme.
Okay.
Just because that's my favorite Star Trek, so I gotta pick that theme as my favorite.
Yeah.
The Game of Thrones soundtrack.
Okay.
They did a really good job with that theme song. And then, for nostalgia's sake, I have to say SpongeBob SquarePants. And I do have a couple honorable mentions. So I have the Muppets theme. Not really
Oh,
I never grew up on it. I learned to appreciate it later on.
okay.
And then I have Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas for Supernatural. It's like their unofficial theme
Okay.
because there isn't really a theme for them. But yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Okay. So mine's not going to be overlapping with yours at all, actually.
Oh, good. That makes it more interesting.
All right. I actually have a couple that are very similar, I think, somewhat similar. Actually, they're quite similar, which is probably why I like them both. And oh, you threw in Game of Thrones. That's a good one. I don't remember the Game of Actually, hold on a sec.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay, yeah,
dun,
Game of
dun.
Thrones. Okay, there it is. That's a good one. That's not a bad one. I like that. All right, so here's what I got for TV. I have I'll throw out the two similar first, and it's The Last Kingdom.
Okay.
And that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Love that show. It's my favorite show ever. And so far my favorite book series ever as well. Highly recommend it. It's on Netflix for anybody who wants to see it. Just I absolutely love the full soundtrack of that. I don't know what type of music, what genre that is. You know, what are genres anyways? It's just a label. Need labels that sound good to my ears. I like it. Next is the Vikings series. It could be on Netflix. Yeah, Last
Maybe
Kingdom's on
it's
Netflix.
HBO.
I have no idea. It's a good series. I like the Viking series. I would recommend the series all, but I just really like the music. This one's making it for the music.
Netflix.
Okay, Netflix. That would be why I watched Last Kingdoms, and then I watched the movie of the Last Kingdom, and then I watched all the Vikings, and then I watched all the Vikings Valhalla series, which is also on Netflix. That makes sense. So that makes my list. And then I have Ted Lasso.
Yeah, I like it.
So you familiar with Marcus Mumford?
No, but I
He's the
did
lead
just
singer
do
of
a
Mumford
quick.
and Sons. Have you ever heard of Mumford and Sons?
Yes. Okay.
So that's him. That's the lead singer of Mumford and Sons. I'd actually that actually might be Mumford and Sons, not just Marcus doing the Ted Lasso stuff. I don't actually know. I haven't looked it up. Oh, we're probably getting close to 2 decades there on that now. Probably since they started. They haven't even been that quite that long, I don't think. But oh, maybe they have. No, I don't think they've been around that long. Either way, it's been a long time, 10, 15 years, and I've been a fan naturally. Listen to them. They're a folky style. Is that folky? It's not. It's not. What else would that be? I guess folk's probably the best way to describe it, somewhat. But whatever Ted Lasso is
Indie.
just him. It's not, or it's not necessarily folky. I don't think.
It's more indie, I think.
But I liked it. And I don't know if it's something to do with the show. I don't know. So that show really hits home for me. The point of my life, I was at a really, really, really low point of my life when that show came out. That is gonna make the list for me. I absolutely loved it. And that leaves one more, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put in the Batman series, which I guess there's a lot. So let me specify the Batman animated series.
Again, you gotta specify there's been a couple.
What? There's been a couple. It's called just the animated series. I gotta IMDb
Oh, that
this
one.
now.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm sure there's lots of seasons. The animated series, yeah, came out in 1992. Kevin Conroy.
Oh, that one. Okay.
He's like the best Batman voice, and obviously Mark Hamill is the Joker. So it's fantastic. It's a great show. I think that's probably my favorite Batman series. It's one I grew up watching. It's when I was a kid and I'd run around putting I think a blanket over my head, and I put clothespins on top of my head so I'd have a cape and bat ears. And I would role play as Batman when I was, I don't know how old, 3, whatever. That show, I like the show, but you said SpongeBob for nostalgia, and then my brain. So this is my fourth pick. My brain went to nostalgia. And I was like, you know what? I really like that Batman themes. I have that Batman character tattooed on me.
Permanent. I have Jurassic Park permanently attached to me too.
Right. So it's makes sense that we pick those.
It had to be on there. I'm legally required to say it now. Do you have any honorable mentions?
For shows, that's gonna be hard. I mean, I'll go with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, that's a good show.
That
That's a
song
good
is
show.
well known. That makes my honorable mention list.
I'm sure I got a couple more, but we'll be here all day if you let me.
All right, well, we can move on. We'll go to video games. We got video game category. What do you got?
All right, so I have Dragonborn, Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim.
Wait, is that all one game?
Dragonborn is the name of the song, and it's
Okay.
from Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. So
Gotcha. Okay.
Skyrim is, yeah. I have Minecraft. That's another nostalgia one. It's just calming. Like,
yeah.
It's one of the ones where I would put it on and just like listen to that
Oh my
album
gosh.
and study. I have Halo, but specifically the Combat Evolved soundtrack.
Son of a bitch.
Was that on yours, or did
That
you
one
just
didn't
forget
make my
about
list.
it?
No, that actually made my list. Yeah.
All right. Again, it's another one of those nostalgia things. Like I just remember playing that game with you on our little, I don't know, probably like 10-inch TV, that little gray thing in that closet.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you unplugged the controller for me, but
Oh, I probably did. Yeah.
the Maiden Voyage theme from Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
I got a couple honorable mentions as well for that too. But we'll let you get yours in real quick.
Okay. So you have Elder Scrolls,
Minecraft.
5, Minecraft, Halo, Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Sea of Thieves is a really good one. To be honest, if anybody has not played that game, it's worth playing it. And I actually think you can get on their website and
dev teams too out there.
You know what they are. I mean, they've been around for a long.
It's almost been 10 years. Okay, never mind.
What?
Ark or not Ark? Sea of Thieves. It came out in like 2018.
Yeah, but they're not the dev. Like they made Donkey Kong years ago.
Oh, they did. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Who is that? Is that Rare?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll take a little sidetrack here. Rare made Donkey Kong. They've made oh, here we go. Yeah, Banjo Kazooie. I don't know what that is. Perfect Dark, if you remember that game. GoldenEye and Perfect Dark were games that I absolutely loved when I was a kid. We used to play those two all the time, Gary and I.
1985.
Yeah, so there you go. A little history on Rare. I really like them as a dev team, so I really like Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, they're good.
So yeah, great choice, great game, great soundtrack, and I believe you can get on their website, and their soundtrack might be available to download in a creator pack if you needed it, if you wanted to use it for. And I think they give it away for free. They're awesome.
Let me see.
I will go. While you're looking that up, I will start on my list. I got an overlap. I'm going to throw that out there first. I'm going to say Halo, because Halo was for sure my favorite soundtrack. There's a little evolution to it. Now, I was a big Halo fan, but I didn't play all of them all the time. I played a couple of them all the time for a short amount of time, for the time span of the game, and then that was it. So I really liked Halo 1. Halo 2 is cool. I think they add like a guitar, if I'm not mistaken. And the next one I will throw out is going to be the Zelda franchise.
Okay.
That game and soundtrack has been, I don't know, it's been around in my life for a long time. It's one of the first video games I think I've ever played.
Not mine. We didn't have a Nintendo when I was born. Or a Game Boy. Or at least I wasn't allowed to play said Game Boy.
I had a Game Boy. I don't know I don't know if Steph, I don't know if our sister had one, but I had one and I played it. But that was something I got, and I remember having a few games and I really played all of them. I did, but I remember mom and dad fully getting into Zelda and beating the game. Like they both played it long enough on my handheld Game Boy. Original, not a Game Boy Color. This is a Game Boy, the original gray
With the
blocky
worm
thing.
light and the
Worm
magnifying
light?
glass.
What
Yeah,
what
that's
is
that little light that you can attach to the top.
like a Game Boy? That's not I don't think they made that for mine.
I should have.
Game
I
Boy
think it
Light.
was.
Now I'm looking for it. Cuz those screens didn't have they didn't have backlit screens back then.
Yeah.
They saved battery life, obviously. So, yeah, having that little light would have been amazing. Maybe I just was never allowed to have one because I was never allowed to play past dark. When it's dark, you don't play video games. You get off video games. See, screen doesn't let you.
Oh, hold on. That was for the. I think for the color.
Well, the one in the picture's not.
I think it was just jerry rigged. It was
Oh.
for the Game Boy Advanced. I think.
Well, whether they came out with them while I had it or not, it could have been. It was possible to do. Clearly, well, maybe not. Maybe the connection ports weren't there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, Zelda makes my list because of that. I don't know how many I'm on. It might be 2, I think. So
I think it is 2.
third, I'm gonna say Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I played
Yeah.
a lot of that game, and I don't remember one of them. It's Pro Skater or Pro Skater 2 that had my favorite soundtrack, and I think it's just gonna be a bunch of like rock punk songs put together. I've played a lot of the Tony Hawk games, but I could say all of them are pretty good. But Tony Hawk 1, Tony Hawk maybe 2, is my favorite. Is it worth me looking up? Probably not. Now I gotta get another one. I could go into what game I played the most of in my life. Not too fond of the soundtrack. Game I played maybe second most in my life. I don't think I'm too fond of the soundtrack. That would be Ark Survival Evolved and World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, maybe I should just throw that out there. It's probably pretty good, isn't it?
I don't know. I think I just turned off the music when we played. The worm lights were a third-party solution,
Okay.
so it wasn't ever released.
Could have still gotten it. I'm going to put Valheim. I could put Valheim has a really good soundtrack. I'm going to put World of Warcraft.
Okay. Funny enough, you mentioned Ark. That's on my honorable mentions. But it also
You like
it
the
just
music?
brings out yeah. It just
Okay.
brings out so much trauma too after getting chased by like especially like the battle music, like
Yeah.
like you just immediately like go into panic, like, oh no, my griffin, or oh no.
Yeah, right.
Ugh.
I don't hate the music, but I wasn't fond of the music. But the music would bring
It's not
back
something I
instant
would-
a lot of memories.
Yeah, it's not something I would go out of my way to listen to, but if I hear it, I do have a lot of memories associated with that music.
Yeah.
I
I
do-
suppose. Okay, go ahead.
No, go
you
ahead.
go.
No, I was gonna keep going with my honorable mentions, but
Yeah, I was gonna throw on a couple too. I was
Okay.
just gonna say, I really liked the Harry Potter Legacy music.
I haven't played that yet.
It's a really good game. I think it's worth playing. I've played it twice, mostly twice.
I was going to throw in a couple games that I've not played, but everyone knows, or everyone knows the one. Not many people know the other. So like the Mario soundtrack, like theme.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then I have Nate's theme, and I think that's, hold on, I don't remember what exactly that's from. I think it's Uncharted. It's the video game.
Okay.
Yeah, Uncharted.
Okay. Yeah.
I've not played either of those games very much because, like I said, growing up, I never had a Nintendo.
Yeah.
And then we didn't get a GameCube until you were moving out. And then you took the GameCube with you, so I never really got to play it. Yeah, I'll just finish off my honorable mentions real quick. Destiny has some good soundtracks to it too. And then
Okay.
the Arkham Knight series.
Yeah.
Or maybe not Arkham Knight, but that Batman series. It's good soundtracks.
Yeah. I remember liking the Fable music the Fable games. Those
I played
are
that.
amazing games. For the time, the first one was fantastic.
It's God of War.
Oh, okay.
But I've not ever played God of War, so that's another, like, it's just one of the ones that Spotify recommended for me.
God of War is a game that's always going to hold a special place in my heart, and it's also like a game that I may never play. I like to follow development progress of video games. It's easier now to follow than ever because alpha and beta testing are now called early access, and you can get into it pretty easy instead of becoming like a tester for the dev company. I followed this game very closely, like through development, and then it was only coming out for PlayStation, which I never had. So I followed this game, really loved it, loved everything about it that I watched, looked up, read, whatever, and then have never played the game. And then it turned out to meet all of the great expectations that I was having, you know? That's my God of War story.
Yeah, I have a ton of video games that everyone's like, oh my god, how have you not played that? It's out on PC. And I'm like, listen, I have so many. I don't have that much time to sit down and play through.
Yeah.
All right, so we talked about our Mount Rushmores of each of the movies, TV shows, and video games. I gave a bunch of honorable mentions. Like I said, we could have kept going for hours if we had the time for even more honorable mentions. But I figured you guys wouldn't want to listen that long. So thanks again for listening to us, or not, to the R2 Detour Bros. All right, next episode 21, we are going to give some of our favorite Star Wars characters rankings and Madden-like ratings. So stay tuned. This is going to be another fun episode. I'm looking forward to it. This was Josh's idea. Like, this last one was mine.
I think it'll be
I had
fun.
to ask him what a Madden rating was because I've never played Madden.
I think it'll be fun. Yeah.
So leave us your thoughts in the comments, or check us out on Facebook. Leave it there too. Make sure to check out this week's poll. This week's poll is going to be, what has the best soundtracks? Is it movies, TV shows, or video games? All right, thanks again.